Hello, 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 my loves. Tonight's ASMR video is going to be very simple. My sister was kind enough to send me all these different postcards, some pretty intricate artwork on them. So we're just gonna go through these together and I'll badly explain them, okay? So if that sounds like a video that you might be interested in, then just keep watching. Let's pull our first card. So this one, oh my gosh. Very beautiful. I'm probably going to sound like a bad art teacher explaining these. This is just, as you can see, kind of human lungs, trachea. It looks like the heart as well. And it has like nature kind of growing out of it. I guess if I had to get deep and explain this artwork, what I'm getting from it. I guess what this says to me is that we're connected to the earth. There's so many like Facebook posts that'll show like our arteries or veins and how it kind of bounces back and looks like roots of a tree or plants. So I think that that's what this was going for. Or I'm full of shit. One of the two. Next card. Okay, so I think this is kind of following a theme. This is like human chest, showing all the muscles. Again, it's kind of playing back to nature. And this one's kind of lung area. It kind of reminds me of like weed. I'm sure that's not what it means, but that's what I'm interpreting. If you have an art gallery, I'm free to hire. Now, I'm not really sure what's going on in this. She looks a little deceased. Or just she's not having a good day. And there's like little eyeballs coming out of the flowers. Again, it looks like nature is just kind of growing from her. This could be talking about death. I'm sure someone has a better explanation for these. And if you do, feel free to tell me what you think. Now this one's speaking to me. This one has a pretty red-headed lady on it. Her chest and sides are exposed. She has some cool sleeve tattoos and a very nice tummy. I really like this because my sister kind of makes fun of me, but I have a thing. I just love redheads. So if you're a redhead, I love you by default. And I just think this one's really beautiful. Kind of dark, but still sultry. There's quite a lot of these, so some of them I'm just going to briefly show you and go on to the next one. I don't even know what's going on in this one. You know what? You guys can tell me. looks like a sad plankton. These are really dark. Okay. So these are the Anatomy Rocks postcards, and they all have different authors, I believe. And this one's name, oh, they have names, is Inside Sue number 8. This is oil painting. These are creepy as shit. These next two are very much anatomy based. No nature, just very straightforward, showing the intricacies of our body. I always think it's weird, like if I really think about it deep down, how I am alive and just about my body, it tends to overwhelm me. And this is like a lady version, exposing the muscles, tendons, organs. Sounds shallow, but I like these next two because from what I can tell, they have attractive people in them. This is the first one, the sexy man with the tattoos. I like that. And this one is from a photograph. You can see and half of his face is like sprouting moss and kind of limbs, almost tree-like. I believe this is called Tree Beard 5. I love of redheads. See this pretty redhead girl? Kind of same concept. Half of her face is blooming, turning into nature, little berries, leaves. This one is Treebeard 6. We've already seen one kind of this style. Creepy doll. Organs. This is Anatomia Porcelain. And this is the same artist. As his other works, this is also oil on canvas. Our next creepy ass card. I kind of love these though. This is called But Prettier Than Ever. You have two naked people embracing each other and like some little skeleton children bothering them. I definitely don't know the meaning behind this, except that the little skeleton kids look like they're having a better time than the alive people. These next two are very colorful. I love how vibrant this one is. This one is called Slime Bones. This is oil on panel. Interpretation would be, I don't have one. I think this one is just kind of funky and neat to look at. Not sure if there's some kind of message, but if there is, it escapes me. This next one kind of cracks me up. This is called Muscles. It's by the same artist as the last one, which is Charlie Immer. I think the black background in this really helps to make these colors pop. And look at his face. It just looks so goofy. These next three are all by the same artist. And that artist is Alvaro, Tapia, Hidalgo. Very vibrant, bright colors. This looks like a man yelling, and I don't want to say what I kind of see in this picture because I know it's not in there. I'm just seeing it. Kind of like those ink blot tests. I guess I'm just seeing what my mind wants to see. This just looks like a man in distress yelling for help. The next one from him is kind of similar. You can tell it's his style. The colors, the way it looks. This man looks a little less stressed, but not by much. Our last card from Alvaro. This one's a little bit different, but you can still see his style shine through. This one, it looks like it's showing the spine, the ribs. What's cool about these postcards is they have all the information on the back, the artist, the inspiration, where they were sourced from, also how they painted or drew them or constructed them. This one is mixed media, digital art. So it seems one has snuck by me from the Treebeard series. If you remember, that was the photograph of the man, the redhead with the roots and kind of tree parts growing out of them. So this one is the same. This is a nice black and white photo. I feel like this one looks the most organic, like it's really just part of him. This postcard kind of reminds me of a movie. I can't remember its name, but when the people in this movie would pass away, they would basically look like this. They would start sprouting flowers and become part of nature. I believe it had Natalie Portman in it. I don't know. If you know the movie I'm thinking of, please remind me. The next two cards I'm going to show you have a very particular style. They're like little felt dolls. Of course, all of these are Anatomy Rocks cards, so they're gonna have some organs coming out. The huge. This is a felt sculpture made by Hine Mizushima. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I like in this little photo that she's using her intestines as a leash for her pet snail. Looks like Gary from SpongeBob. She's being a responsible pet owner. Keep your pets on a leash. I'm sorry if you guys can hear any rain. We've had tornadoes, like flooding, everything bad. And our next little felt sculpture is this little cutie pie. I don't know why she has one brown foot, but she has a little creature on her shoulder, maybe her little friend. Same artist as last time. This one is called Anatomical Female C. And last but not least, this is by Reedy. It's called The Fall, in parentheses, Child. And this is mixed media on paper. You can basically just see the inside of the body as well as the inside of the body of a little rabbit, just showing our meat suit. And if you look around the head of the child, these are actually all little skulls, kind of just mashed and distorted, circling the skull of the child. I'm sorry if my commentary is a little flat, but these images, they kind of just speak for themselves, you know? So that wraps up this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed going through these little neat postcards with me. As always, feel free to subscribe, comment, like if you like this video. And links to all my social media will be below if you'd like to follow me there. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.